guys, welcome back to Damian. I'm back with a WWE video again, Ring the Bell. Everything that happened in 2008, WWE Women's Division. I've been getting spammed with this request, and I did see that on my channel. I did do a video for 2015 about Save the Bell or Ring the Bell, whatever, everything that happened in 2015, and it's not even copyrighted, so I'm hoping that this does not get copyrighted either. But yeah, I've literally gotten spammed with this for 2008 request, so I was like, fine, I guess I'll do it. I don't want to, but I guess I'll do it. But yeah, I've been spammed by numerous people. By spammed, I mean like suggested it a lot, not like spammed over and over again, but like I've gotten the request a lot, so I'm finally going to do it for you guys. I've been putting it off because it's 20 minutes, and I was like, I don't want to. I really don't want to. But anyways, everything that happened in 2008 WWE Women's Division. It's ready. So yeah, here's the long-awaited video. So again, I don't know if I'll do any more WWE after this because it gets copyrighted and blocked, so there's no point in really doing it, to be honest. Like, I don't really care for WWE in the first place, but so I hope you guys understand if I don't like it, but
from the debut of some of the biggest names in the WWE Women's history to the legendary I Quit match and the introduction of the Divas Championship, this is everything that happened in 2008 WWE Women's Division. Welcome to Ring the Bell. This is Diaz, who said 2015 is when Women's Evolution started, because today we're going to talk about everything that happened in 2008 WWE Women's Division. And this is a really interesting year because we've seen the debut of some of the biggest names in the women's wrestling history. We've also seen some of the rising stars take that spotlight. You know, WWE likes to tell the story of how Women's Division died when Trish and Lita retired, but the fire is here, the talent is here, and the matches were there too. So we're going to talk all about the amazing things that happened in this year. So let's start with Raw first.
I am the Glamazon, the most beautiful and talented diva to ever step foot in this ring.
2008 starts with the Glamazon as the WWE Women's Champion. She's got the iron grip on the throne, and her main rival at this time was Mickie James, even though Glamazon continues to beat her week after week, which results in Mickie James being very, very frustrated.
I feel like I can't beat her, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, Mickie, you're so sad. But Women's Championship who? Because it's time for the Playboy push. The early 2008's main storyline revolves around the Playboy cover, not the Women's Championship. And we see the former Playboy cover girl and Diva Search winner
about a minute and a half in? No thoughts yet. Sorry guys.
Ashley Massaro returned to WWE to compete in a lingerie pillow fight fatal lightweight match. Her brief hiatus was to compete in the Survivor, by the way. At Royal Rumble, Ashley lets Maria Kanellis know that Hugh Hefner wants Maria to pose for Playboy.
Do you guys really want to see me pose for Playboy?
Maria's then on-screen boyfriend, Santino Marella, quickly interrupts Ashley to show his disapproval of this idea.
The answer is no!
And this mess of a segment ends with Ashley beating this oily, naked dancer with
what the fuck
in her hand. At No Way Out, we see Maria Kanellis attend the Playboy party to ask Hugh Hefner if she'd be a good fit for Playboy. And on Raw,
so what do you want? You're gonna get!
Santino make an ultimatum saying that she needs to beat Beth Phoenix to pose for Playboy. By the way, Beth looked amazing this time. So here's a pop quiz. Who comes out to help Maria Kanellis pose for Playboy here?
I don't know.
And the answer is GoDaddy, Candice Michelle. Yes, during this match, another former Playboy cover girl, Candice Michelle, returns to distract Beth and help Maria pose for Playboy, and this sets up the Buddy Mania tag team match with Snoop Dogg as the master of ceremonies at WrestleMania. This feud continues with Santino trying to sabotage Maria's Playboy cover reveal, but what was really sabotaged was Candice's big WrestleMania return because she re-injures her left collarbone in her first match back. Ashley Ashley then
Damn.
fills in for Candice to make sure that everything goes smoothly at WrestleMania, but during the match at WrestleMania, lights go off for almost half of the match. And poor Maria not only loses the match, but she makes out with Sasha Banks' cousin.
Typical Playboy cover girl.
But there's a silver lining for Maria because she
I don't understand any of this, bro. I'm just looking at it like, because I don't know what to say to this. Like, I don't know any of these people. Literally don't know anybody.
Santino in anything
Whoa,
goes
what
match
the
as
fuck?
divas come out to beat up the misogynist.
WWE divas should not even be competing. They should be at home.
Though they should really attack him more to prevent that freaking Miss WrestleMania shit from happening.
My name is Santino.
Speaking of Playboy cover girls, we saw formal Playboy cover girls retire in 2008. Who are they?
I don't know. Come on, man.
And the answer is Tori Wilson and Ashley Massaro.
Right, I knew
now
that.
The Hall of Famer Tori Wilson was released from WWE contract in May of 2008 after suffering from a back injury, and then she subsequently announced her retirement. And Ashley Massaro was released in July as she asked the company to be released because she wanted to take care of her daughter who was sick at the time. Now, unfortunately, the Playboy push quickly ends when Beth Phoenix squashes Maria at the start of April, and Mickie James is back in the spotlight. And here, Mickie James picks up a surprise win from Beth Phoenix, taking the WWE Women's Championship in London. Oh, the emotion.
I knew it! I knew I could beat her, I swear!
This was also the first time the
Who the hell was...
title changed hands in a televised match overseas. A fun fact, Mickie James, I guess, loves Europe because in 2007, Mickie James picked up a random championship win in Paris. A week after, babyface divas of all three brands throw Mickie a big celebration.
Everyone said she was unstoppable, but last week, I proved everyone wrong.
And Beth comes out with the fellow heel divas to confront her.
Listening to this pathetic love fest prompted us to come out here and break up your little party.
And
Oh, they're gonna fight.
here Michelle McCool interrupts out of nowhere.
This is a slap in the face.
Really sticking up for Mickie. We'll talk about her character development a little bit in the SmackDown section, but here she comes out real strong. After this confrontation, Team Mickie James faces Team Beth Phoenix in a 12-diva tag team match, where Beth Phoenix picks up the win, pinning Ashley Massaro. But this win eventually doesn't really mean much, because Mickie James wins the rematch the night after Backlash by pinning Jillian Hall on Raw. Beth then has a WWE Women's Championship match against Mickie James in a lumberjack.
Just throw her back in the ring.
Beth loses to Mickie after
Where's this glass coming from?
Beth with her boot.
Or is this glass like an edit? Is there actually no glass there? It looks like an edit. It looks like there's no glass there.
This jumpstarts the legendary feud between Beth Phoenix the Glamazon and Melina. Beth gets petty and leaves Melina during a tag match, and then the two get in a crazy backstage fight.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
This is probably my favorite one since Trish and Lita's right before WrestleMania 18. This was great. And with Mickie James as a third wheel, Melina and Beth
Keep it in the ring, ladies.
Phoenix compete in a triple threat women's championship match at Judgment Day.
Whoa.
Here we see the intense double backbreaker spot from Beth, but Mickie ultimately wins by pinning Melina. Beth and Melina's feud continue until
shit.
one night stand
Coming from behind is crazy.
The legendary I Quit match. Damn, this match was so good. Beth defeats Melina in this match.
Oh my
but this
god!
match
Oh my
continues
god! Oh
Melina
shit! That's
showing one of the
painful.
best transitions from heel to babyface. The emotion she showed.
Is that a tag? I guess that's all Melina wanted to get her hands on the Glamazon.
But the feud, however, is cut short as Melina injures her ankle during
There's no glass there. That's just in the video. It's just edited.
a tag match against Natalya and Victoria. So what happened to the women's champion Mickie James? Since basically ending the storyline with Beth by
These are
beating
crazy.
her in a non-title match, she doesn't do much for a while. Poor Mickie lives in the spotlight even as a champion. But
Oh,
she
she's
does
angry.
keep herself busy involving herself with John Cena in a romance storyline where things get pretty sexy. No way!
Oh
But this angle gets randomly dropped. But no time to cry over romance. Mickie James gets into a storyline with the newcomer Katie Lee Burchill. Katie Lee shocks the WWE Universe in more than one way.
John Cena came out with me and my brother. He'd be having a lot more than just a little fun.
As her in-ring debut is in an intergender action. She teams up with her brother to compete in matches against men and win them. She then moves her interest from her brother to the championship. After beating Mickie James multiple times, she challenges Mickie James at Night of Champions, where Mickie successfully defends her title. Their feud continues as Katie Lee attacks Mickie in front of Mickie's father in the audience, and Mickie, who's suddenly not dating John Cena anymore, looks for a new
Oh shit! And he's holding her down while basically. Oh shit!
The virtual siblings. So here's a quiz: who is Mickie James' new male partner?
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
It is the WWE Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston. This feud between the two teams eventually wraps up as Mickie defeats Katie Lee in another women's championship match, but there was another power couple waiting for the cup of Kofi and Mickie. It's a newly partner of Beth Phoenix and Santino Marella.
This shit
So
painful.
how did this romance start? The start of Glamorella is when Beth Phoenix defeated Santino in his opening
shit.
challenge. Beth then sets her eyes on Santino until they kiss.
Didn't they just fight?
Then kiss again. And then the challenge.
Okay, so let's relax.
For the intergender winner takes all.
Like clearly you want some, but like save that off the ring, bro. Come on, there's stuff that goes in the ring and stuff that goes out. Come on, man, chill.
Tag team match for the Women's Championship and Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And at SummerSlam, Beth picks up the win for both her and Santino with the huge
Oh my
slam.
god, this is like death, bro. They're just slamming into the ground.
Kind of, but they do have turbulences like any other couple. For example, Beth beats up Santino after she loses to Kelly due to his distraction. She was also bleeding from this match. But Beth's love for Santino is made clear when she takes Batista's spine buster for standing up for her man.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh my god, what the hell is this?
Santino also continues to love Beth Phoenix even after that awkward attack on a dude from Jackass. Back to the championship storyline. Candice Michelle returns from an injury and defeats the champion in a tag match with
So far, about 10 minutes in almost, 9 minutes, whatever. Didn't expect to see kissing, but I mean, okay, I've seen it.
roll-up. My favorite interaction between the two is when Beth Phoenix awkwardly just like follows Candice Michelle during her entrance. So bizarre. Beth Phoenix ultimately defeats Candice Michelle with the Glam Slam at No Mercy,
Oh
wrapping
my
up
God.
this storyline. Or Candy wrapping up this storyline. So here's the weird thing about
Hilarious.
2008. For some reason, Jamie Noble got highly involved with several divas throughout the year. We can be Raw's power couple. He tries for weeks to win Layla's heart, but Layla chooses William Regal instead of Jamie. And then
Ouch.
Regal beats him up for weeks. Then Mickie James somehow feels really sympathetic and tries to help Jamie Noble pick up the win from Birchill siblings, but then they lose to Glamorella again. And then they were supposed to face William Regal and Layla, like that makes the storyline sense. But what happened is at Cyber Sunday, they didn't get enough votes, so they couldn't have the match in the pay-per-view. Yeah, so the year has been kind of hit and miss with Mickie James, but she did prove that the crowd is still in love, no, obsessed for Mickie James by winning the Halloween costume
Guns.
contest 2 years in a row. After beating Candice Michelle, Beth
That was
Phoenix
crazy.
beats Mickie James in the Women's Championship.
I don't care how they're just like kicking each other in the head and just like slamming each other into the, like, how is this even allowed? I just don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand this.
Also defeats 2008 Hall of Famer Mae Young in a 16-woman tag match. In a Survivor Series, Beth Phoenix leads the Team Raw to victory when she became the sole survivor. Although I have to say the MVP of this match is probably Maurice, and we're going to talk about her, the rise of Maurice in the SmackDown section more. After Survivor Series, Melina comes back with the whole new fashion, losing the fur boots. This starts her feud with Beth Phoenix, but this time Melina as a full-fledged babyface. She even gets into a split battle with Santino Marella.
Oh shit.
And when Diva of the Year Slammy goes,
I don't know, it's weird that there's like guys and girls fighting each other. Like, isn't that not allowed either? Like, I just don't understand this. I really
back,
don't.
Melina attacks her. In the last Raw episode of the year,
Oh
we
my
see Melina
God, that's not
have the
even
number
wrestling,
one
this is just
contender
freaking
in the
boxing
Divas
now.
Battle Royale.
Freaking boxing match or something.
So here's the quiz. When Melina made her return
God, now I see why you guys suggested this, because this is all the crazy shit that happens, so now I understand why you guys keep suggesting this.
to WWE, this diva debuts that night. Who would it be? The answer is Rosa Mendez. Rosa debuts as a super fan of Beth Phoenix, and we see them interact more and more as weeks pass by.
Oh shit.
Now let's let's not forget about one diva that was really growing in 2008, and that is Kelly Kelly. She's been slowly being pushed on Raw throughout the year as she picks up big wins after big wins, and we also see her get involved with brief angles with likes of Batista and Crime Time. And at the end of the year, we see Kane abduct Kelly Kelly after presenting the couples awards together at Slammy, but this weird love storyline does have silver lining. When Kelly Kelly abruptly leaves one Raw episode where she was supposed to tag with John Cena, Cena surprises everyone by Trish Stratus to fill in for Kelly Kelly in the main event of Raw. This was in Trish's hometown Toronto, in the same arena she retired 2 years before.
Did you say Toronto?
Was in Trish's hometown Toronto, in the same arena she retired 2 years before.
It's kind of cool, I guess.
During this video, you might also like this t-shirt, WWE Women's Division periodic table, so we have everyone from
No, that was like math to me.
To Bianca Belair, EST. If you can really name everyone in this periodic table, you are definitely the master of WWE Women's history. So check it out in our Teespring down below.
No, I don't know a single one.
Alright, so that was Raw, and let's move SmackDown. We begin the year with the most divas being part of men's storyline. Cherry is managing Juice and Domino. Maurice comes back flirting with Teddy Long.
Well, how do I look?
And Michelle McCool is in a three-way relationship with Chuck Palumbo and Jamie Noble. See, I told you Jamie Noble gets involved a lot. But yeah, this three-way storyline is a mess. She gets even taken out with a stretcher.
Despicable is a word that comes to my mind.
But she does show a lot of promise in the ring, debuting the new finisher, Wings of Love.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
And Michelle McCool eventually gets
Yeah, I'm surprised that people don't come out with the stretcher more often.
rid of both men in her life. Or more like, they leave her be when the storyline fizzles out after Chuck ultimately defeats Jamie Noble, and Jamie Noble dumps Michelle McCool.
It's time to let you off the hook and for Jamie Noble to recast, Michelle.
After that, WWE starts this weird 4-week contest to find the top diva of SmackDown, with Eve Torres, Cherry, Maurice, Victoria, and Michelle McCool as a competitor. After the swimsuit contest, boot camp, arm wrestling, and wet and wild water match, Maurice, Victoria, Eve Torres are eliminated from the audience vote. And in finals, Michelle McCool wins the contest. So here's a quiz. What did Michelle McCool win for winning this contest?
Money.
The answer is a motorcycle. So she never forgets about all those beautiful days cycling around with Chuck Palumbo.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
This win prompts Victoria
The #1 diva on SmackDown.
to bring out the debuting Natalya to attack both Michelle and
Oh my
Cherry.
goodness, bro, every girl here is like, I'm the best, and this girl's like, no, I'm the best, and this girl's like, no, I'm the best, and it's just like, okay.
Neidhart.
She does debut with her now signature blonde hair, but she later dyes it red, allegedly to differentiate herself from Becky.
Yeah, baby.
The heels of SmackDown, Victoria, Manny, and Maurice then feud with Cherry and Michelle. And in this
She's really
process,
pretty.
Maurice gets Deuce and Domino to dump Cherry and replace her as the new manager of the team. And we see
Didn't see that coming.
for a bit
Oh
where
shit.
it isn't
Oh,
for
didn't see that coming either.
In June, SmackDown General Manager Vicky Guerrero announces the introduction of Divas Championship, and we get 2 Golden Dream matches beside the 2 challenges for the title. And Natalya and Michelle McCool win the matches to set up the first Divas Championship match. And at the Great America Bash, Michelle McCool wins the WWE Divas Champion, becoming
That
the
was crazy.
first ever champion for this title. In the meantime, the GM, Vicky Guerrero, is busy preparing for her wedding, and she brings in Alicia Fox as the wedding planner.
This is Alicia Fox. She's our wedding planner.
But here's a quiz. Which SmackDown diva catches the bouquet that Vicky throws?
I don't even know their names.
The answer is Cherry. During her pre-wedding celebration, Vicky throws a bouquet with Cherry catches it, and then she competes with
Well,
Cherry.
no one
in
caught
her
it,
last
fell.
singles
Whoa,
match in
what the
WWE,
hell?
As she was later released from her WWE contract in August. The wedding goes sour, by the way, when Triple H exposes Edge for cheating on Vicky with Alicia Fox. Since the
Damn.
crowning of the Divas champion, we see Divas action really get invigorated in the SmackDown side. We have Maria Kanellis get drafted to SmackDown and the Brie Bella debut. And during this time, Maurice really starts to grow as a top heel of SmackDown, as she continues to be absolutely unbearable backstage to everyone.
You're not a diva. You're a dog. Jealousy
Oh, shit.
is so ugly. Your outfits. You're not going in the ring wearing this, don't you? The material looked really cheap. The construction
really sloppy.
After defeating Maria Kanellis in the match, she gets a chance to challenge Michelle McCool for the Divas Championship at Unforgiven. Maurice, however, loses to Michelle McCool at Unforgiven and on SmackDown a couple weeks after.
That was crazy. Oh my goodness.
Maurice continued to feud with Michelle McCool, even interfering in the now infamous Champion vs. Champion match, and helped Beth Phoenix defeat McCool. And we all remember the Glam Slam that happened this night. In the meantime, Brie Bella continued to defeat Victoria and Natalia with her magical
This is just painful. Freaking dragging her from Idol Ring is crazy.
Maybe you can make me something for the ring? Could you make me an extra one exactly the same? Girl can have too many outfits.
Oh, Miss Fashion Designer.
I guess Maria's gimmick then was that she was a designer.
But you know what? We don't keep secrets around here, Bree. No secrets.
And on November 7th,
Okay,
after
got it.
2 months of teasing and defeating poor Victoria, Nikki Bella
the fuck is
officially
that?
leaves from beneath the ring.
Where the fuck are they? What is this? What? I don't get it. How are they under the ring?
Now, it's finally time for Michelle I'm Lovin' Life McCool's heel turn. When Maria wins the Divas Las Vegas pole match to win the
Pausing that for 2 seconds. Where's my other charger? Did I not put it upstairs? Well, I fucked up. It's fine.
#1 contendership match, Michelle starts to slowly show her real color. She first treats Maria like she's not a threat,
See you later. Hi.
and then gets more and more annoyed with Maria leading up to the Divas Championship match.
We're going to talk about this right now. You've got to learn to focus. She's a good friend of mine, but she's missing a little bit upstairs, if you know what I mean.
Damn.
Before their championship match, we got Survivor Series, and this was the first time we had Raw vs. SmackDown 5-on-5 elimination match with Michelle as a captain of SmackDown. In this match, Michelle gets eliminated early by Mickie James after fighting with Maurice.
That's a sterling effort of teamwork from Friday Night SmackDown. Trying to eliminate the defense.
And then she eats Mickey DT, gets eliminated. The real standout from the match, as I've already told you, is Maurice. She really gives Beth Phoenix a big fight, and she becomes the sole survivor from the SmackDown.
Yeah, this turns into
Of course,
freaking
she loses to Beth
kickboxing,
Phoenix
apparently.
in the Glam Slam. Shortly
That
after
move's
Survivor
crazy.
Series on
Like, face
SmackDown,
down, bro.
Maria finally gets her shot at the Divas Championship. Michelle McCool, though, defeats Maria with the ankle lock and doesn't let her go even after the bell ring. Her heel turn continues as she fights with the Bella Twins and Maria Kanellis when she loses to Maurice in a tag match. A week
Shit,
after,
bro.
she loses to Maria in a singles match, and then she attacks Maria backstage.
Okay.
Armageddon 2008, during an 8-Diva Santa's Little Helper match, Michelle blind tags in and pins Jillian Hall to win. Here's a quiz. What move did Michelle McCool use to win this match in Armageddon? The answer is newly debuting Gatebreaker. Yeah, she had to change her finisher because the Wings of Love was banned, so she debuted the Gatebreaker.
Oh, shit.
Even though we now see Mandy Rose use Wings of Love. How times have changed. SmackDown then sees a #1 contendership match between Maria Kanellis and Maurice, where Maurice wins. The week after, we're treated with the Divas Championship match with the special guest referee, Maria Kanellis. Michelle warns Maria to not mess things up,
Please don't mess this one up for me. I highly advise against it.
but Maurice wins the Divas Championship from Michelle McCool anyway.
Divas champion, Maurice.
And Michelle completely leaves
Ow,
the
bro.
ring,
Oh my
attacking Maria
goodness.
after her loss.
Bro, this isn't even wrestling. This is just
Let's talk
freaking
about
beating
ECW
up.
real quick. ECW really didn't have much going on its own, especially with the roster sharing going on. We did see the brief feud between Kelly Kelly and the team of Lena Yada and Layla. Here we see the best body swimsuit contest on ECW's HD debut and a dance-off, which were all won by Kelly Kelly. They also bring in SmackDown divas like Victoria and
Dance-off?
Michelle McCool to further the feud.
Well, this is
Yeah,
wrestling. Why are they
this is
dancing?
the only women's feud in ECW until like May.
Tiffany. Hey, Mr. Good looking, gorgeous.
In June, Tiffany makes her debut as assistant general manager under
Damn,
Teddy
she was really
Long.
pretty, though.
Alicia Fox moved to ECW after ruining Edge and Vicky's wedding, teaming up with DJ Gabriel. Well, there you go. That is everything that happened in 2008. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this video. You can find me at DS Shin and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
See ya. Okay, well, there you have it, guys. You guys finally asked for it, and you guys finally had it. So I'll look at like a few comments because I'm dead right now. So I feel like Maurice, I'm assuming, is underrated. She was a great heel, and her and her in-ring work really improved and became one of the best. Okay. I don't know much about this. I'm not gonna read any comments. I'm too tired for this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, be sure to subscribe. Show out post notifications. I'm sorry guys, I'm like really tired right now. I didn't sleep enough, and the day and night rotation is really getting me sometimes. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's why I'm really tired all the time, because I do days and then nights and days and nights and nights and days and blah blah blah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Peace.